Well, right now, South Carolina is currently seeing an average gas price of $4.18. That is according to AAA. And yeah, it's putting more pressure on family budgets across the Midlands.
So News 19's Megan Dowshis is explaining the impact on your wallet and the state's economy.
One Midlands resident says rising costs are forcing tough choices at the pump and at home.
Again, you just have to pick which are a priority. Again, feeding my family is always priority, but it's just hard with everything that's increasing the way that it is. Gas is $4 and some change.
With costs continuing to rise, people across the Midlands are stretching their budgets and reworking what comes first each month. Dr. Joseph Von Nessen, a research economist at USC's Darla-Moore School of Business, says South Carolina's economy remains stable despite higher prices.
We have seen a mild slowdown in South Carolina, but not as much as we've seen at the national level.
He says consumers are still spending, which he says is a good sign for the economy.
We're not expecting a recession in 2026, but if we do see energy prices rise, that could generate a further pullback in consumer spending.
He says the biggest concern would come if oil prices reach $150 a barrel or higher. Right now, they're around $100.
But if we see that further increase and it stays elevated for a significant period of time, that's where we would really begin to see significant pullback in consumer spending and where we would be more concerned about a recession in the second half of the year or looking ahead to 2027.
As for when prices may drop, he says there's still uncertainty in the market.
We don't know. And that leads to the broader economic theme that we've seen emerge over the last year of uncertainty.
But he says prices can shift quickly.
Oil prices can come down just as quickly as they go up.
For some families, the pressure is being felt beyond the gas pump and straight to the grocery store in monthly bills.
Just trying to budget now with a lot of the prices and things changing, and we have to fluctuate with our budgeting actually every month. Some things are always added or having to take away. Some bills get paid soon, rather later than sooner kind of situation.
It's very inconvenient to be a student and pay $60 and then it go to being almost $100 to fill up an SUV. Obviously, it's very hard for everyone, and I think that a lot of people who can't afford gas day to day anyways are really in a bad spot right now. So
we can't do as much as what we like because of the prices of everything. Groceries takes up a lot of our budget along with gas. And
as struggling families look for help, many are turning to food banks like Harvest Hope, which says demand has surged.
We've seen about a 60% increase in the households that we're serving. So it was roughly a little less than 80,000 households, I would say, in Q1 of 2025. Looking at Q1 of 2026, we're serving pretty consistently about 130,000 households every month.
Reporting in Columbia, Megan Dowshis, News 19, WLTX.
Megan, thank you. And Harvest Hope says community partners help meet that growing need, but they are still in need of a lot of food donations. Chevy.